Hey Scorpio, this is your semi-bi-weekly reading. We are taking a look at, I'm feeling this one. We are taking a look at the energy of the waxing moon phase from the new moon on September 14th in Virgo in tropical astrology to the 29th where it is full in Aries in tropical astrology. So that's what we are looking at here. Which deck? In this deck here. So these are smaller, more bite-sized readings. If you are looking for a more extensive reading, that is a collective reading, you can look at your month-long readings. I'll make sure to have that up on the screen at the end of this reading so that you can just kind of click over and check that out. But that goes through the beginning, middle, and end of the month challenges and spiritual advice. Those are usually about 15-ish minutes long. So here, we are taking a look at how we can best take advantage of the energy at play, right? Every single month from a approximate 2-week period of time, we have the ability to really move things, try to snowball, build momentum towards what it is that we want to create and get moving forward in our lives, right? And then the other half of the month, essentially, we have this like waning, like what do we need to edit out? What do we release? All these different things. So here in this particular reading, what we're looking at is like, well, how can, like, what area of life is being pointed out to you? Where are the arrows going? Like, where are your guides or the universe or whatever you believe in is like pointing arrows to and saying like, hey, this area of life needs your attention. And if you pay attention to this, it will actually benefit other areas of your life, even if they seem disconnected from the area of life that you're being pointed to. So for instance, maybe you're really focused on your career right now. And what we see here is the 4th house. And that's home-based. We'll get into that. But this is what we see coming up right now. And you might go, well, that's not what I'm wanting to be focused on or supposed to be focused on. But sometimes our home, our sanctuary, our home life, our family life, sometimes that needs our attention in order to have things go. And that's what I see here, right? So we have the 4th house, which, yes, has to do with the house of parents. It has to do with the house of like immediate family members, immediate, right? Like that, like your parents are the most like, but if you're also a parent yourself and you have your own children, you have your own immediate like family now that you've created your own family unit, this could also have to do with that. Definitely about you also where you physically live, your physical sanctuary, the decor, the way that your house feels, like the way that it's set up, the rhythm of that space. It's very much your more private, more internal spaces of your life where not many people really get a glimpse of this, like unless they're your partner or your very close friends, and maybe not even them, right? It's a very private type of world. So this is what's needing your attention. And the thing is that your spiritual advice is saying like, hey, you're about to start like this new chapter, completely new. You're about to leave behind this one chapter of your life, this one area, like whatever it was, or maybe it's like a totally different iteration of yourself. Maybe you're like, I'm recreating myself and who I want to be or what life I want to create. I'm starting a new chapter, and there might be things that need to be tied up, or you might need to do things here in this part of your life to create a supportive environment that allows for you to create this, right? Maybe there are certain things that are just like not so supportive, not so set up for that, and you might need to address that in order to have that. Or maybe things that you need that are limiting beliefs that other people in your like immediate family have, or your parents have, that have maybe felt like they stop you or slow you down from pursuing what this is. And so the spiritual advice is saying like, hey, take the wisdom that you've gleaned over the course of however many years that you've been in whatever cycle that it was that you're closing out, right? Take those lessons, take those skills, take the hard-won lessons that you have learned and glean the wisdom, move forward into this next level and level up. It's like, it's all right. You got to level up. And yeah, sometimes in that process, it can feel like the transition and the integration process might feel a little bit uncomfortable, but it's a breath of fresh air. You have a chance at something beautiful and new and to really start. Now, that all sounds really great, right? But you're also going to start back at the beginning of the major arcana, which is the Fool card, which is just starting out on the adventure, right? Which is like, there's some things that you're not going to see, but there's also so much opportunity and there's so much available to you. And there's so much like, it's like, you don't know what's on the adventure. There's going to be perilous times. There's going to be highs and, winning and all kinds of things on the adventure. That's the adventure of life. But you are closing out one chapter and you're coming into a new one. So appreciate yourself for all of the shit that you have gone through and done to get to this point. Appreciate yourself for that. Glean the wisdom from that. Celebrate it, and also go, okay, let me seriously really like step fully into this and just like own my shit, own the fact that I am like, what I've done, what I've gleaned is awesome, and set up whatever you need to set up in your home environment to create the kind of stability, security, safety, sanctuary that you need in order to move forward. And that might mean that some people feel uncomfortable with that. That's okay. This is about your life journey. Your life isn't just connected to other people. Better said, your life isn't other people's opinions in life, right? Like, that's not your life. Your life is your life. Now, your life might impact other people's lives, and your life might have an effect and impact. There's that to consider. And also, there's a way to creatively make it so that you can move forward with your path and being fulfilled in your life, right? So I feel like that is just like really important. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please give the video a like. It does help with the algorithm gods as I'm building this channel. And also, why not subscribe? Hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of these videos on the horizon. If you are someone who follows me for the astrological highlights videos this month, thank you for your patience. I'm catching up. I will be caught up by October. But in the meantime, the astrological highlights videos are not in like first half of the month, second half of the month. They're going to be in smaller little bite-sized pieces. So shorts on YouTube or on Instagram Reels or TikTok. That's where they'll be for the rest of this month. I just don't anticipate me being able to have the time to actually get that out. I was officiating a wedding. I was out of town. My dad lost everything in the line of fires. My mom needed help. Like, it was just like a lot of stuff. So thanks for your patience. Thanks for your understanding. And I promise we will be back to our regularly scheduled everything next month. And I will see you then in the next video. Bye.